Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTD6. Let's continue with the intermediate maps, as always using no monkey knowledge. Cracked, Chimps, and for this last gameplay I'm gonna use Obin because I'm gonna go with the Avatar of Wrath strategy. I want this gameplay to be very quick, fast, not without a lot of micro or trying out different strategies, and so I'm gonna go with my favorite and the most efficient strategy in my opinion, with the Altar of Wrath and Obin, because in that way Obin is gonna power up with his level 2 and his level 18, the Pierce and the overall attack speed of all my druids. And yeah, that's it. So Obin, then I got a Ninja 201 just for the early game, and then I'll start building the druids around Obin, of course, um, if possible all in range of one another, and also if possible in range of Obin, so they can benefit from his level 2. And that's pretty much it. So it's gonna be very easy, not really a lot of difficulty. This map is just one path, and the balloons here are gonna turn a lot of times. There are a lot of turns, so you have plenty of time to pop them all. And yeah, that's it. So Obin in that bottom right corner right here, the ninja behind him, and then right off building the druids, so you don't really need to wait or to build something in between. I think right here you don't even need to like get a super monkey, a sun avatar, and then start building the only druid that's gonna be the Outer of Wrath. You can build the 6 druids overall, the 6 populace, and they can make you survive long enough until you can upgrade one of them to Outer of Wrath. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna do. Um, Alright. Let me just build here a village just to be sure of having everything under the range of it. Um, yeah, like this. Then I need 6 total druids. So if I can increase the range of this village though, I think I will be able to get one here. Yeah. Just waiting the totem to disappear so I can place it. There we go. Okay. So that's another one. It's another one. Let's get this village now 120 so that I give camo detection now to all these druids. Not only for this round, but also for all the next camo rounds. And then let's see here. If I get here, the range may not be enough to place a druid right here. So I'm gonna instead place it Range of the village and the range of Obin. So right here. Okay, this seems a good spot. So in that way, all the druids are as well in range of one another. So I'm gonna start upgrading them 0, 1, 1. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's perfect. So 6 total druids. So when I get the populace, they give already one another the maximum attack speed. So I'm getting here Harder Vengeance because after the, I think it was the 9.0 upgrade patch, it's gonna count as well for, it's gonna give 10% attack speed. So it's not just after losing lives. That, in by the way, in Chimps, because you just on one life, you cannot really increase the attack speed in that way. So that's an alchemist right there. Let's see which druid is gonna buff. Seems this one so far. But anyway, I think the druid, the Avatar of Wrath, is gonna be this one right here because it's more central. I think it's slightly better overall. So let's start getting some upgrades here. Why not? Okay. Then I'll get this village 220 attack speed to everything. And now let's start upgrading these populace. 2.7k each one of them. You should be able to get all of them to populist. Also getting a 402 alchemist and having OB in level 11 or 12 for around 63, and that's all you want. I'll get also these 3 druids that are closer to the beginning of the map with Heart of Oak, so I'm gonna make regular Bloons into normal Bloons. I'm gonna turn them. Why not? It's something. It's a utility thing. Not that it really matters, making regrowth Bloons and normal Bloons, but it's something more, so why not? Okay, here just spending all the cash I'm earning to get the populist. Then after I get all of series 6 of them to populist, it's gonna be the 402 alchemist, and then just like that you can survive until you can afford the Avatar of Wrath. The druid's attack speed, piercing, damage overall, it's so high that you can survive until around 79, 80 just with them and Obin, of course, a village and an alchemist buffing 3 of them. That's why the Ninja 201 is the maximum. I think upgrading it more will not really change anything, and I used the Ninja only for round 24 for that camo, and then to add some early damage and help Obin. But other than that, it's a lot better to just concentrate on the druids and upgrading them first. So that's Obin level 10. That means I have World Trees now, so I can start placing just to have some extra defenses added on. This is gonna be especially important for round 63 because druids build their attack speed not only based on the amount of druids around. That in this case I have capped because I have placed other 5 druids, so the populist attack speed it's capped, but instead the attack speed that the druids gain during the round, depending on the pops that they get, uh, that is what changes. So at the beginning of the round, druids attack pretty slowly, but then as they start popping bloons, they start building their attack speed, and therefore their damage as well goes up. And so, for example, from 63, because there is one ceramic rush pretty early in the round, druids have not built up a lot of attack speed, and that may result in the first ceramic rush sneaking through, and that's why I have wall trees, so that I can at least tank some of the ceramics, and I can be sure that they're not will get through. So let's see, here we go, run 63. So first rush tanked half of that was tanked by the wall trees, I think. Second rush, wall trees exploding, and then for the third rush I place another wall trees. But in this case, druids, you can see that they have already so much more attack speed that the third rush is buildable only with the druids. It's just the early part of the round that can be more difficult if you're going with a strategy like this one, because they don't have a lot of attack speed, but then they become pretty powerful, and they can handle all the rounds until round 80 pretty much. So Obin, oh, I didn't even see, but Obin level 11 also increased the range of all the towers around him. So village now bigger range, and all these druids now have bigger range, and so when they are buffed by the alchemist, their range is even bigger. And that's of course one good thing. Now I'm gonna remove this obstacle just so that if some balloons can sneak through, I can attack them again in this area with the druids, Obin, in general with my towers, just in case. It's just Alright, so this druid is gonna be the Avatar of Wrath, and I think I'm pretty sure I can get a Permabrew as well, just because of how few amount of towers I've placed. So you can see just Obin, the 6 druids, Alchemist, and then Ninja 201 that I would sell, but because it's chimps I can't. And so I may be able for like round 97, 98 most likely to get a Permabrew as well, other than an Avatar of Wrath. And in doing so, I will not have a mortar to defortified mob class balloons, especially in round 98. But because of how I'll have instead the Permabrew, I think it's even better. And the Permabrew, of course, is not gonna be important just because it's gonna permanently buff the Avatar of Wrath, but also because it's gonna permanently buff all the rest of the towers. Every tower is in range of the Alchemist, so slowly the Permabrew is gonna buff also Obin, the Ninja. So there is some noise in the background. Maybe I have an app open. So you can see here around 75, these double BFBs are shredded just by the druids. This is the regrowth ceramic rush from 76. That's why I think getting Heart of Oak is important just for round 76, because you can see just by turning the regrowth bloons into more bloons, the regrowth bloons couldn't like regrow and make the rush a lot more difficult. And so not even wall trees was needed for that round. So I'll take it. Round 78 is another round where you need at least tank some of the balloons with a wall trees. But even if it's very early in the round, still the druids build up enough attack speed to deal with the majority of the balloons. So not really a threat. And the second rush is even easier because now the druids have maxed attack speed. And that's it. So around 79, just 3k more for the Avatar of Wrath. And then I'll just wait. Well, of course I'll get an MIB for the DDTs. And then I should be able to get as well Permabrew. So that's the Avatar of Wrath. Try to choose one of the druids that is buffed by the alchemist as well. So not only the druid that is best placed, but also a druid that is buffed by the alchemist. In this case, I think also this druid could be a nice alternative. So which one of the two? This one or this one? Yeah, probably this one. This one is being buffed more often by the alchemist, probably because it's like slightly closer. So let's get that Avatar of Wrath instead. You gain also some extra range with the 5th upgrade. So it's not only the damage and the 3 levels of rage, but also the range increases a little bit as well. Not to mention Obin's level 18. They're gonna be seeing in shortly. That is gonna make the Avatar, well, all the druids in general, to have more pops right at the beginning of the round, and that is gonna entirely take out the druid's weakness early in the early stages of the round, because they're gonna right off they're gonna start attacking faster, and so that's yet another buff and another thing that's gonna make the druids even stronger. That's the MIB, preparing already everything for the DDTs. So all my druids, Obin, the alchemist, the ninja, can damage DDTs. And then here I'm just saving up the cash to get the Permabrew in about 12 rounds. Also, one thing is that like mob class balloons have their range, like they're bigger than what they look like, and so for example the Outer Wrath is gonna start attacking them a lot earlier than when they actually enter in range. See here, that is like they were already damaged, but they weren't really inside the range. But yeah, probably they're just too big, they're just too thick that they are targetable anyway. Okay, here we go, almost level 18. And now you can see right here, level 18 Obin. So all Druids of Wrath pops started round on 200. So that is gonna make the Druids start attacking right off faster, and that is gonna limit their weakness, especially in the early stages of the round. But regardless, once you get the Avatar of Wrath, you don't really care anymore about like not doing enough damage in the early stages of the game, because the Avatar of Wrath just deals that much that it's not really a thing. You can see by the color of the thorns, when Level 2 rage is unlocked when level 3 rage is unlocked, or level 1 or level 0. And depending on which rage the Outer Wrath has, is gonna do more or less damage. See, that is level 3 rage, so that's the highest damage. That's level 2 rage, that's level 1, and that's level 0. You can tell just by the color of the thorns. Okay, I'll be level 20, so I'm gonna refresh the willow trees to be stronger. And that's it. DDT is here, piece of cake. And just 10k more for the permabrew. As I said, most likely for around 97 or beginning of around 98, I will be able to afford it. Or even now. Okay, just 1k. Fortified oh my gods, they're gonna unlock right off level 3 rage of the Outer Wrath. And that is gonna be their demise. And that's the permabrew. Almost. Here we go. And now the brew buff is gonna be permanently. It's gonna become permanent, and that's it. So that was my Chimps gameplay. Very easy to black border as well in this map. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you. Bye bye.